Hello sab onoke aru apni hange NLTV la good morning episode te swagat koriase moi apnala anchor Ravinya Lama aru etu good morning show to bhal kurubo karone ami khan ekta isor la kotha sabo ahibi.
Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from him. Psalms 127:3.
Psalms number 123 verse 3 de man bhala kuruse bacha khan hi isor laga heritage ase isor laga dhon sampati to ase koina singa nishna ami khan bacha ko to khali chutu age la bacha hi kon hoy holibi chutu bale kine buratok ami an sob isor la bacha ase koina ami an jani ase india nishna ami khan isor la bacha ase koine isor ke proud kro lage ko kine ite man chutu verse pura ami han ge boost korla ase. With this now let's time to see what a think positive is all about.
Life's tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Benjamin Franklin. Life's tragedy is that
Emma Barbara quotation pra Benjamin ba kogina ase ki ami khan la life to ami khan to joldi bura ho jaye holibi ami khan to aru lamba jabo ko shigure to ami khan to wise hobo kole to dimag buddhiman hobo kole to ami khan bishi deri hoy kyunki ami la life ti ekta example thakya to ki ase kole to ami khan learn kurule kiba learn kurula ase nolibi decision ekta lowla ase decision to not in a particular way itura decision no holibi eta wise manukta howla chukul ta amian bishi deri lage understand kurule situation to analyze kurule holibi ami khan to alag sa chukul ta ami khan joldi bura ho jay joldi kiba ho jay holibi when it comes to wise wise advice nolibi wise decision thak chukul ta ami khan bishi time loy ko kine tai man bhal praite jana digna se. With this now let's jump into our top headlines. Union Minister for Law and Justice Kiran Rijiju, while on his visit to Nagaland, highlights Prime Minister Modi development initiative for Northeast and urges Nagaland to take benefit from it. One person was killed and 3 injured when the vehicle fell into Chate River. The vehicle, the Mahindra Thar, was travelling from Shillong to Imphal when the accident took place. A two-lane RCC bridge over Dansiri River at Shozuku Zukiye village was inaugurated by Minister for PHED Jacob Jimomi, Advisor Information Technology and Communication, NRE and Science and Technology, MM Monlumo Kikont was also present. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu visits Statue of Equality in Hyderabad. He states that Sri Ramachunacharya Ji technique of equality for all to welfare of all must become the guiding lights in the endeavor to build a new India. Union Minister of State in the Prime Minister Office Jitendra Singh flagged off Katua Lake of Jammu and Kashmir first free telemedicine service in ambulance doctor on wheel. So viewers, we now have a print preview, so let us review some local dailies of Instant Mirror and let's see what we have to learn from this newspaper. So on your screen apnan sawa pare ase it's Eastern Mirror. So Eastern Mirror ase itu on screen te aro itula kibate union budget reflect Modi's plan for Northeast says Rijiju. Amina journalist na Rijiju tai jadin pula prata niatu resort tai kina ase chumuki dimate thakalto tade tai kine ki Modi lagat ki plan ase Northeast ke itu aporte tai par jana dekna ase ahibi ami khan to bal news to details pa poribo. Union Minister of Law and Justice Kiran Rijiju on Saturday highlighted the content of the recently tabled Union Budget 2022 and 2023 with special reference to the Northeast region, saying that it reflects Prime Minister Narendra Modi's intention towards the northeastern state. Rijiju, who was on a one-day visit to Nagaland, held a press conference on the Union Budget and BJP Nagaland Samiland at Niatu Resort in Chimukidima. So we know that tai itu jagate ahato to one-day visit thakishe aro tai itu press conference loto Union Budget 2022-2023 la ki kurubole ase Northeast tula partalop review kurule aro alop janai dibula ahala ase uni janai ase. He said that the whole country had welcomed the budget, while different sectors, including the business community, had appreciated it. The budget focuses on not only on business community and corporate, but also on the common people living in the remote part of the country. He said, adding that it was a self-reliant budget and would help the country to be self-sufficient and not rely on imports and supports from the other country. The one thing that he talked about is regarding the self-reliant budget. So when it comes to self-reliant, we know that it's self-dependence. We are not supposed to, get help from export and import and also support from the other country, because this year the budget is all about, do mohan budget banato jiro self got the word self to mohan la porte has kun jana ase ki hilibi, whether it's a business sector, corporate sector, or other sector, kiki sector we are supposed to deal with ourselves without the help of other. Yes, we might take help of other in case, but then holibi the budget to mohan nijer prahi kurigine age jawole lak opore thakshukun janai. Every stage of the country will be strengthened to the core in different sectors, he said. Rijiju also stated that whenever there is a review meeting for any purpose, the Prime Minister always inquires about the success of scheme and programs of the Northeast region, and unless it is successful in the Northeast, it would not be considered a successful program. So out here, what Rijiju has mentioned is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi Kiki review meeting hushikulibi regarding any purpose, regarding any scheme hushikulibi, program scheme and hushikulibi, taiba janai dia to Prime Minister Narendra Modi do kininga hole itu program bra, itu review meeting bra Northeast Pradesh ke, Northeast particularly Northeast region ke benefit dias na nai, Northeast region ke tahan itu tahan ke kina kole Northeast to bara hobo, dangor hobo, developed hobo, manu khan bi iniga dangor hobo. Itu hisab te hi rakhe gushe. Aru tute bunches that program or that plan is going to bhal jai se gushe gule to itu la porte tai prahi age Northeast manu khan benefit ane ase gule to itu kane tai itu sai ko kine Rijiju pa general ase. If they leave aside politics, nobody can match the love and affection extended by the Prime Minister of India towards Northeast India, Rijiju claimed. Rijiju Bakushe, when it comes to, leaving aside the politics of this India politics ke side Kushikureto, kun manubi morom or affection that are shown by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Northeast region is in judo kobona parla kotha ase ko kine janai ase. So he also highlighted the Prime Minister Development Initiative for Northeast, that is PM Devi Northeast, a first-time provision inserted in the budget. This is the first time. Okay, आपने के जाने दो मुझे से this one, Prime Minister Development Initiative of Northeast, that is PMDEVINE. So it is the first-time provision. I would like the first budget type they say it is filling the gaps and to take care of the things which are not included in any case of scheme or provision. aru itu pura to ekta gap tu kiki han kura nai itu han ke bon kura laga ase kun janai ase he added that in rupees in India rupees 1,500 crore has been allocated for this scheme which will be implemented through the Northeastern Council. So the good thing is that 1,500 has been implemented all over the Northeastern Council. But then the thing I would like to say is that 1,500 crore diya to ki ase ko to itu 1,500 crore diya to implement kurise Prime Minister pra. But then I wish and I hope that 1,500 be kunla pocket TV na jagine it goes for the development, it goes for the kiki scheme khan take up korla se for the benefit of the state pradesh la benefit hubi manu la benefit hubi no matter it's about economic, no matter it's about infrastructure building khan banabi corporate sector any kind of you know taken up activities from the central for the state to 1,500 crore to I wish and I pray that doesn't fill the pocket of any minister or any MLS because idu pusa northeastern region northeastern council ke dia to it's for something purpose aro kwanishna prime minister is leaving aside the politics prime minister you know nobody can match the love and affection of Prime Minister. So I hope that the words used by Rijiju about Prime Minister for the people of Northeast and then the money that has been given for to implement the scheme or provision for the Northeast Council in particular. I hope that it 1,500 it is a fully and 100% means bhal talika pahi chulai kine without misuse no hoy kine to poisa the bhal chulai kine at least we can see like to 1 year to one growth northeast la growth to sao paribo ko kine akha kuri ase during last year 2021 and 2022 budget the total allocation for the northeastern region was 68,020 crore, but this year total allocation has jumped to 78,040. That's a good news, the highest ever for the region. Aru jo sabse ekdam dangor paisa ka dekhna ase region la ki bate. The ministry said that central government was trying to enhance the capacity as all the budgetary allocation were never utilized fully due to various constraints. Yes, because of different Jamila Hantaka Prado, we could not, the central government and the state government cannot, could not enhance the capacity as the budgetary allocations were, given and could not utilize in a proper way because of some problem or the another. He also spoke about the Prime Minister Gati Shakti. So the thing is that the first he talked about this Prime Minister Devi Notice, and then the second is PM Gati Shakti program, a digital platform of several ministers for integrated planning and coordination implementation of infrastructure connectivity project. So he said that the Ek East policy backed by solid policy and budgetary support by the government of India is making the Northeast a very attractive destination. And yes, itself I would like to say that it's not because of the hilly area or it's not because of this, mountain thakapra, gas thakapra, different kind of species are there, different kind of, flora and fauna. It's not because only of that, but then Northeast to it's really a very, attractive place. Manuhan najene ase, manuhan bishimanu to Bishimanto Jane Northeast Kiese Hulibi. At the same time, there are so many people from abroad. To kun manu India pare manu Bishiman najane Northeast la beauty, Northeast la khasiyat to najane Nishna abroad manu hambi najane Northeast Kiese. Or else, if the foreign peoples abroad te thaka manu khan pra they know the quality and the quantity of Northeast, then obviously there will tahan ku like ku digdar no hoy kine tahan pra hi kine Northeast tahan la schemes, tahan la program implement kurule tahan bi back off na ho kon jani dase. And I wish that with this Prime Minister Gati Shakti and with this digital platform use kurigine the thing that are going to tahan ba ki kurula se ko to Northeast ke tahan ekta destination and attractive destination banala se ko to itu pura hosa hobo ko kine biswas kuri ase. Maintaining the Atmanirbhar budget is to empower the youth and entrepreneurs through various schemes. He encouraged the youths to avail the benefit of the scheme announced in the budget. So the another scheme is Atmanirbhar budget. Atmanirbhar is all about this empower the youths and entrepreneur. Aru itu prado ki ase kodo when it comes to youth and when it comes to entrepreneur, the first thing that comes in my mind is that employment. There is unemployment. There is education. Education to someone ki DSA. We know that we all are getting education, and we know that this whole era of this world runs on mark. Mark like sabte we get good posts in multi-company, and then even in private sector TV we like regarding taking the numbers of digit of mohala mark sheet la digit la hisab rahi mohon ke kam de. But then I wish that this Atmanirbhar budget is all about to empower the youth and the entrepreneur. When it comes to entrepreneur means entrepreneur to mohame jane se meaning ki ase is like nijer la initiate kurine nijer right the innovation bana nijer ra kam kura, no matter it's a new product or no matter it's an old product, but doing something out of it to short progress ase inia nishna youths kan aru entrepreneurs kan ke employment. We know that budget te Union budget 2021-2022 de Amala Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman bajana dia la ase ke 60 lakh unemployment job diwo kushi throughout India. 60 lakh, it's not a less number, it's a big number, and I hope that Atmanirbhar budget parabi itu youth khan ke barhawa diwo. Youth khan ke barhawa kodo khali kam dia like la no hoy hoile bi in place of entertainment, in place of politics, in place of sports, in place of defense, in place of any kind of business sector they help grow ko ase aro mohon ke mohon la ki pare itu hi dibule ase ko kine ete janai dia la ase. So with this, I'll just end the first, that is Union budget reflects Modi plan for Northeast. The important part that I've So the next on my right side is Asfa, and on your left side is Asfa insult the people Niketu Iralu. Do we know Asfa the as the armed forces special power ekase? So it is December 4-5, which is known as the Black Day, and also the din day manuman morom thaka din eta thanda din morom thaka din celebrate kura din jashan mana din de manu iniga 14th manu murato mon duk thakishi ar aspa hatabe ko ta hanita da bin hatai gina se hole bi ede ki koshe puro ba. Peace activist Niketu Iralu has said that the Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 is hated because it insults the people. Speaking at the virtual seminar Asia Beyond the Headlines on Friday evening, Iralu said the decision of the central government to extend ASFA in Nagaland even after the outing incident reveals that it means nothing to them. Yes, hadsa hua pichide incident hoa pichide bi manul inigama dangor ghatna hoi kine bi ikya go kurana khoto bishi mondu aru ekta manuke hashi dia nohole bi manuke insult type to ase kune type ra short par call ase. If we do not have goodwill and trust, all our ideas will go to waste, Iralu said, as he called upon the people to find a way of protesting again and again, while reminding the similar incidents like outing could happen again. The Indian security forces killed 13 civilians in a botched ambush in outing on December 4, 2021, and one more person was killed during a protest against the incident in Mount on the following days. The seminar, which was held on the topic Nagaland conflict and armed forces Special Power Act in Northeast India, is there a resolution for a peaceful end? Was sponsored by Harvard University Asia Center and moderated by Professor James Robson, Department of East Asia Languages and Civilization, Harvard University. Addressing the seminar, advisor of Naga Mother Association, NMA, Professor Rosemary Zuvichu stated that the ASFA is a punishment to the Naga and a violating of human rights. So, it Professor Rosemary Barwe janaishi ki ASFA to itu Naga manula porde punishment dia, saza dia se, aru human rights to biya kure, violate kure ko gune yetite janai dia la se. So the next is 56 new COVID-19 cases, no death. Nagaland recorded a single-day rise of 56 COVID-19 positive cases on Friday, taking the total daily to 35,173 and active caseload declined to 505 with recovery of 60 patients, 45 in Dimapur, 14 in Kohima and 1 in Mokochung. So we know that 56 nutun COVID cases are dhuri paise itu pura desh te Pradesh te 35,173 cases hushie aru manu ekta bi mura nai kogine janai diase. So yate pura hi moi Eastern Mirror paper pura porise with these three moi yate pura hi end koru. I hope that the things which I have elaborated to reach you all apni habi itu to learn kurishi aru kiba benefit hushi kogine akha kore. So with this I end my print preview segment. So iti ami han to age pura Bible verse polikine think positive polikine headlines polikine print review segment khatam hoise. So now it's time to look back into the past and let's turn the pages of the time and have a look at what happened today in the yesteryears.
World Radio Day is celebrated on February 13.
So we know that tomorrow is February 14th and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. But then we should all remember that for February 14 lagere February 13th it's known as the World Radio Day. Yes, Mohanto, we are not in use of radio these days because ami halate gadget aija pura, ami hala accessories kan thakya pura, we are not that focused and also radio hambi mantan nai. But then we should always remember that ami hala the phone TV naha agire radio aise. So we should all remember radio. Our February 13th to Valentine's Day la age to February 13 ase. February 13 the radio day ase kogine tuhan learn kurina basic facts from Nagaland TV NLTV ba learn kuribi aru janing thakibi kogine apnange janai diase.
but I've tried everything that I could. You got me like, you got me like, you got me like, you got me like, you got me like.
Dear viewers, this is all for the day, but let us check today's weather update before we leave. Wish you all a good day ahead. Signing off, your anchor, Rovina Lama.